B99.5 FM Milwaukee. It's your man Amari Brown, and once again, we have another interview for you. But this brother here is a brother I've wanted to speak to myself for a long time, as I am definitely a fan of the brother's music. And this gentleman has been featured on rapper Common's hit single "The People," Kanye West smash hits "Flashing Lights" and "Power." And the brother has made a name for himself as a sought-after featured performer for superstar rap acts, including, but not limited to, I should say, newcomers like Drake and Big Sean. Milwaukee and surrounding areas. Without further ado, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Dwele. What's happening with you, brother?
What's going on, man? How you feel?
I'm feeling well, man. Thanks for asking, man. I really appreciate that. I understand, brother, that you'll be in town this Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in town. This might be my first time in Milwaukee. I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
Really, man. That's odd, man. You being from Detroit, the whole Midwest thing, man. It seems like you'd have been here a couple times already.
Yeah. No, right, man. No.
Hey, brother, listen, man. I'm telling you, the ladies have been calling the radio station, asking about tickets, asking about the event that you're going to be at, and we're going to get into all that as we get through the interview, brother. But I've got to come back to you and your music, man. The first time I heard of you, the album that you released, Rise, the independent one, way back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I go back that far with the music, man. I really love that one. That was hot. That was all produced by you, right? Is that correct, or did you have guest producers on that?
No, that was all me. That was something that I put together, in the back room of my mother's house.
Oh, wow.
It was good.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Talking your first album.
Yes,
sir. That was the situation with that one. That was something I had been working on, and I wanted to put it out there to see what people thought about the music. I never knew that it would catapult me, to actually have a career in music.
Wow, that's deep, man. Tell me this, man, looking back at that individual who released Rise, compared to the brother that you are today and the musician and singer and writer, what has changed for you?
a lot of change, I think back then I was really speaking, musically and kind of music-wise from a very naive standpoint, which I think was good. Even when I do albums nowadays, I try to speak from a naive standpoint. I try to produce from a naive standpoint, from a standpoint of somebody that hasn't, been in the industry, that because that way you come with fresher ideas.
That's right.
But I mean, I definitely travel a lot more than I had, back in 1998. I've seen a lot of things, so in that sense, it gives me a lot more to talk about. And actually proud to see, what people respond to. You kind of take into consideration what's how to make a song when it comes to the song go right up there,
Yes, sir. Milwaukee and surrounding areas. We have Dwele on the line right now, who'll be here Sunday as a part of the Soul and Poetry Explosion. We're going to get into that a little later. But now, to that end of it, brother, when you come across aspiring artists and musicians or whatnot who want to get where you are, your music really moves a lot of folks, man. What do you say to them? How do you advise them? What is the first thing they should do if they want to be seriously taken in the music industry?
The first thing I say is to take advantage of the free promotion of the internet. This is really the time of the self-made artist, because you don't necessarily need a label to put your first single out or to shoot a video. YouTube is giving you the opportunity to be an iPhone if that's what you need to do, and shoot a video that way.
That's right.
And how you can actually, mix songs, you can create a full song, a full album in your house, and so really take advantage of, technology. Get your music out there. You have to really find out what sets you apart when you differ from other artists, and you have to accentuate that. You have to get people to get on your level.
Yes, sir.
Musically, and create your fan base from there.
Yes, sir. When people try and describe your music, man, I've seen all kinds of things online, from people saying that you're hip hop soul to neo-soul to fusion soul. How do you describe yourself?
I just call it soul music. Whether I'm doing a hip hop song, whether I'm doing a rap, right? It's all from the soul. It's coming from the side. So I just call it soul music.
Yes, sir. You're also an accomplished musician, man. I didn't realize that you played. I know you played the piano, but I didn't know that you also played the bass, guitar, and the trumpet as well. Is that true?
Yeah. I try to play a little bit of everything on every album. Definitely after the second album, did a lot of horn work on that album. People really gravitated towards it, so I try to include horns in all my albums.
I'm gonna tell you something, man, about you, brother. Again, I remember the first album, Subject, the first studio album, I should say, and I remember listening to, I don't know, man, if it was an outtake, if it were an intro, if it was an interlude, but man, you referenced something about your grandfather. And I think he was imparting some wisdom to you or gave you some advice on something. Do you remember that outtake? I like that, man. I like that, man. That was really deep, man. You know, for a brother here, myself, who had lost his grandfather, man, and just thought about all those days, man, and him chopping it up and telling me different things about life and what to expect, man. I really felt that, man. I think that's what really connects your fans with you. Is it sounds like, man, you sort of come from real life experiences.
Definitely, I try to, but when I write, I try to speak about things that really, a couple things that my people going through. For some reason, people come to me with their stories all the time. I think they do because they want to hear their story in a song. Don't know what it is, but they definitely keep me entertained and they keep me with something to talk about, so I take advantage of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, are you on the road right now?
Yeah, I'm on the road. I'm actually in Cincinnati right now. After the show tonight, I gotta go to Chicago. Yeah, I got a DJ tomorrow at the Taste Fest.
DJ?
Your way.
Oh, man, that's live, brother. I didn't know you were a DJ also.
Yeah, it is on the one.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, Milwaukee, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this brother is, again, going to be here this Sunday, July 15th, as a part of the Soul and Poetry Explosion. Obviously, the brother's the headliner. This is all going to take place at 5 o'clock p.m. Sunday, July 15th, in the parking lot of Nostalgia 2. They got a huge parking lot out there. Nostalgia 2 nightclub at 9316 West Appleton Avenue. Also includes an all-star lineup of some of Milwaukee's top poets and musicians who will be performing live. General admission is $15, standing room. Preferred seating is $35, and limited front row seats are $60. Okay, you got to make sure you get there and support this brother. This brother's been out a long time doing it. The ladies have been calling the station like crazy. And, Dwele, I should tell you this, too, and I know your manager's probably on the phone as well. When we do these interviews, they rotate. They rotate on air every 2 hours and also online as well. So this thing will be going, man. That thing is going to be packed Sunday, brother.
Oh, cool.
My brother, much love, man. Much continued success, man. We're all really proud of you, man, and proud of your work. And, brother, keep it coming, man. You got the joints, brother. You got the hits.
Definitely, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Take care and be well.
Okay,
all right, peace.